Hey everybody, back out in the craft shed, which I'm usually in the craft shed but never doing a video. But I got tagged in a Thanksgiving tag by Adventures in the Heartland, John and Jan. If you have not checked out this channel, please go check them out. They just hit 1,000 subscribers not long ago. They are monetized and I'm so happy for them. They work so hard, do great video content. They've taught me so much. As far as cooking and canning, which I've not mastered canning, but I have done cowboy candy, and they just have a lot to offer and teach you. So it's just a few questions. The first one is, what is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish? And y'all, I got suckers sitting here. That's what's poking out. Trying to see which one's poking out. Because I've got me a little rigged up tripod going here. Side dish, squirrel. To me, my favorite side dish is what I'll go back for seconds, and I would say a good macaroni and cheese. You can't go wrong with macaroni and cheese. Down here we call it cornbread dressing. That would be my second one, if it's cooked good. Now, I like a lot of sage in mine, and it has to be cornbread dressing. My favorite dessert, I don't like to waste the calories unless it's something homemade. I would say I'm getting, I used to love red velvet cake, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. It's starting to become not my favorite. I have a friend in our crafting group. She makes something called a wet chocolate cake. It's really good. And I'm not a big chocolate fan, but I like any cake that's moist and, a good pound cake maybe. I don't know. I'm more of a meat and potatoes girl, as you can tell. Third question, what's your ideal Thanksgiving outfit? Elastic. I mean, hello people. You don't need to have no tight blue jeans on for Thanksgiving. Put the elastic on. Our family's very casual. You'll have some people, well, when my mother was here, if we had it at her house, we would all be very casual. Shorts. I mean, I live in South Carolina. I'm still wearing no socks because it's been in the 70s this week. But now we have my family Thanksgiving with my brother and his wife, and then her family is also there, and there'll be people that dress up in her family. Some of us are same as we always is, come as you are, and I think that's how all families are. My least favorite dish, I hate any type of anything that has to do with sweet potatoes. Sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, I don't like that. Don't destroy the green beans by putting it in the casserole. Green beans are made to be cooked with bacon and onions. I don't like yams or cranberry sauce. That's just wasted calories, people. What do I love the most about Thanksgiving? When my grandfather was alive, I think he's been gone over 10 years now, we all, as a kid, we always had Thanksgiving at his house. And the thing that impressed me as a child and as an adult now is my grandfather, and my dad too, would always let everyone eat before they would eat. Growing up, my dad ate last. He wanted to make sure his children and his wife eat before he did. And my grandfather was the same way. The entire family would have to go through the line before he would get up and eat. He was stubborn, and to me, I've always thought that is a good quality in a man. That he puts, and a mother will do that too. Your children will eat before the mother will eat. But that was one of my favorite things about Thanksgiving is family, and sometimes there's family I don't even get to see once a year. So anytime you can be around family, cherish it, especially if you've lost someone. The best thing to do after a meal You got your football games, you got your sitting around chatting and gossiping, nap, of course. Mine is, if I've spent all day with you, because I usually get there early, I'll go out there and talk with my brother while he's frying the turkeys and cut up. And, I've been there so long, but when it's over and I'm done, I'm ready to go home. Cut out and go home. So that's what I usually do after the meal. And what I'm thankful for, 2020 was a hard year. I lost my mother. This 2021, I'm thankful that I easily could have went into a depression. I easily could have turned to things that were unhealthy due to losing my mother. She was my best friend. She was my world. I'm thankful for the people that prayed for me and lifted me up. And when I was not strong enough, you stood in the gap for me and lifted me up and kept me going. That is the most wonderful thing I'm thankful for, because grief is hard, and that's why it's important to surround yourself with, some people don't go to church. No big deal. But surround yourself with people that are like-minded like you, so when things like this happen and you don't have that strength, that they can lift you up and be the strength that you need. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It's time to tag people. I tag Tales of the Techno Hillbilly, my buddy Scotty. I tag Crystal Wagner of Destinations Delight. I tag Big Joe and Malia, but you may have already been tagged, I'm sure. Those are 3 people, but if you feel like you want to be part of this tag, don't wait for somebody to tag you. I've done it plenty of times without being tagged because I like the questions. So I love you all. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless.